Hello everyone. So we are again here with the very important concept of integration here, which is called King's rule. King rule. Uh, this is not the name of one mathematician or something. King rule. Why we say this is King rule? Because this is very powerful property of an integration and very useful for solving questions. Okay. So that is why this is called King rule of the integration. Okay. So let's understand this rule. See, if you have any integration a to b fx dx, this is equal to integral a to b f of a plus b minus x dx. This is the King's rule. That means in this function, if you replace x with a plus b minus x, if you replace this x with a plus b minus x, the value of integration will remain same. This is called the King's rule. Okay, very far. This looks very easy property, but this is very powerful for solving integration questions. Okay, so I'll discuss few questions on this. See, the first question is, this appeared in JEE Mains 2019, and this has appeared in Advance also, JEE Advance also earlier. You have to find this integral. So let's say this is integral I. This is equal to 0 to pi by 2. We have sine cube x upon sin x plus cos x. Now, if you have think about this integration, you see, if denominator में you have sin x plus cos x, in numerator में if you have sin cube x plus cos cube x, you can cancel this sin x plus cos x का factor. But how can you create sin cube x plus cos cube x in numerator? So for that, you see, can I say this integration is, if I replace x everywhere in this function with a plus b minus x. So what is a plus b minus x here? This is pi by 2 minus x. So if I replace everywhere x with pi by 2 minus x in this function, the integral will remain same. So this is 0 to pi by 2, limits will remain same. Sin pi by 2 minus x will become cos cube x. Divide by this sin pi by 2 minus x will become cos x, and this cos pi by 2 minus x will become sin x. So you see the thought process behind solving this integral, why I have used this property. You can see now if I just add these two integrals, जैसे आप add करोगे, this is 2i, I'm just adding it here. This is, if I add these two, this is 2i is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2. Now this is sin cube x plus cos cube, because denominator will be same, sin cube x plus cos cube x divided by sin x plus cos x dx. This is the integral we have. Now you can see what is sin cube x plus cos cube x. This is sin cube x plus cos cube x. I can say this is a cube plus b cube into a square minus ab plus b square. Right? So this is sin x plus cos x into 1 minus sin x cos x. So what is this integral? This is 2i 0 to pi by 2. You can see this sin x plus cos x factor will be cancelled, and you will have only 1 minus sin x cos x dx. Now, this is very easy to integrate. What will be the integral of this? You can say this is 2i is equal to, I can write this is integral 0 to pi by 2, 1 minus sin 2x divided by 2. So what is this? What is the integration of 1? This is x. What is the integration of sin 2x? This is minus cos 2x by 2. So this will become 4, and this will become plus. Sin 2x integration cos 2x minus cos 2x divided by 2. So this will be divided by 4. And the limits are 0 and pi by 2. So this is, you can see, if I put pi by 2 here, let me write it here. This is If I put pi by 2 here, this will be pi by 2 plus if I put pi by 2 here, pi by 2, this will become cos pi. What is cos pi? Minus 1. This is minus 1. This is minus 1 by 4. So at pi by 2, this is the value. At 0, this is, if I put 0 here, this is 0. This will become cos 0, which is 1. So this is 0 plus 1 by 4. So what is this value? You can say this is 2i is equal to pi by 2 minus this 1 by 4, and 1 by 4 will become 1 by 2. So what is the integral I? This is equal to, I can say this is I will be equal to, divide by 2. This is pi by 4 minus 1 by 4. So what is the answer? This is pi by 4 minus 1 by 4. Option C is the answer. You can see the power of this property. This is why this is called king property. Very important. Agar aapko integration mein, if you don't understand anything, if nothing clicks for solving question, you think about this property. Okay. So this is one example I have taken. Let me take one more example so it will be easy to remember. Now see, in this question, it looks like very complicated. We have integral log base log 2 to log 3 x sine, these are limits, okay? X sine x squared, sine x squared plus log 6 minus x squared dx. You have to find the integral of this. Now first thing you can clearly see, you have x squared and you have x. If you have x square, you have x. First thought should be, let's put x square is equal to t. So what is this? This is 2x dx. This is equal to dt. So if I substitute this integral will become x dx will become, this x dx will become dt by 2. So this is dt by 2. So this is 1 by 2. Okay. So this x dx I have written dt by 2. What is this? Sine x square. This will become sine t. Divide by, this is sine t plus what is this? This is sine log 6 minus t. I hope this part is clear. Right. Now what are the limits? If x is under root of log 2, what is the value of t? This is log 2. The lower limit will be log 2 and upper will be log 3. So these are the limits. Now you see, we have to find this integral. So let's say this value is equal to I. This integral, I am saying this is I. If you have log 6 here, you can observe here log 3 plus log 2 is log 6. Correct? So now again you see, if I apply the King's property, t goes to, if I replace everywhere t with a plus b minus x, log 2 plus log 3 minus x. X goes to a plus b minus x, t goes to a plus b minus x. So basically what we are doing is we are replacing t with log 6 minus t. So the integral will remain same. So can I say this is 1 by 2? This will remain same. Limits will remain same, log 2, log 3. This will become sine log 6 minus t. Divide by, if I replace this t with log 6 minus t, this will become sine log 6 minus t. Plus, if I replace this t with log 6 minus t, you can clearly see log 6 will cancel and it will become sine t. dt, and this is also equal to the same value. Again, the King property. Now you can observe here, if I take this and if I take this and add them, you can see if I add them, this is 2i, this will become 2i. Observe here, 1 by 2 will be common. If I add this function and this function, denominators are same, and numerator it will become sine t plus log 6 minus t, which will cancel. That means this will be equal to 1. You can just take the calculation. So this is log 2 to log 3, 1 dt. You can just observe here, if I add this function plus this function, you will find this is equal to 1. So what is the value? You can write it here. This is 2i is equal to 1 by 2. What is the integration of 1t? So this will become log 3 minus log 2. So what is the answer? I is equal to 1 by 4 log 3 by 2. So what is the option? Option, this is 1 by 4 log 3 by 2. Option A is the answer for this question. So I hope you have understood how we have applied the King's property. This question has appeared in 2011. Let me take one more question. Right? Check this question here. We have to find the integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 x square cos x upon 1 plus e raised to. Now this is one very important question because here we will use properties and the proper integration. Now see, you have to integrate this. This is integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 x square cos x upon 1 plus e raised to x. See, in this question, if the question would be x square cos x, you can easily integrate this. But this 1 plus e raised to x is creating a lot of problems. So the thought process is, how will you remove this 1 plus e raised to x? For that, if you just observe here, if I again apply the King's rule, that is x goes to a plus b minus x. What is a plus b here? That is 0. So this is, if I replace x with a plus b minus x, that means if I replace x with minus x, in this the integration will remain same. So you can see here, what is this integral? This is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. X replaced with minus x, this is x square. Cos of minus x is same as cos x. Divide by, this is 1 plus e raised to minus x dx. Replacing x with minus x, you have this. If you just observe this function here, can I say this is same as minus pi by 2 to pi by 2? If I write this is 1 by e raised to x, this will become x square cos x upon, into e to the power x upon 1 plus e to the power x dx. You can just check, this is 1 by e raised to x. If you take LCM, you will find this. Now you see, if I take this integral and this is, if I add them, this is 2i, limits are same, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Take this function and this function. You can clearly see, if I take this and this, x square cos x will be common. In numerator you will have x square cos x common. In numerator you will have e raised to x plus 1 upon e raised to x plus 1, which will cancel, and by adding these two, by adding this and this, you will be left with only x square cos x dx. I hope this point is clear. Now how will you integrate this? For finding the integration, first thing you can observe here, this is 2 times 0 to pi by 2 x square cos x dx. Why this is x square cos 2 times 0 to pi by 2? This is an even function, right? Even function, minus a to plus a is 2 times 0 to a, correct? You can cancel this 2 also. So now our final question is, you have to find I, which is integral 0 to pi by 2 x square cos x. You have to find this integral. You can check this. This is I is equal to 0 to pi by 2 x square cos x. Now how will you integrate this? See, we have two type of function here. We have a polynomial function x square, we have a trigonometric function. So how can you integrate? You can apply this by parts here. Why I am applying by parts? Because I can eliminate by differentiating x square, and cos x integration, so we can easily find this. So if you apply by parts here, we will consider this as first function, we will consider this as second function, because we will differentiate this, we will integrate this. First function into integration of second minus derivative of first. So we will differentiate x square, so it will reduce. X square ka differentiation will become 2x and so on. So now let's start integrating by parts. First function into integration of second, this is cos x ka integration sin x. Limits 0 to pi by 2 minus 0 to pi by 2 derivative of first function, which is 2x, into integration of second, which is sin x. Correct? Now, what is this value? this is, if I put pi by 2 here, this will become pi square by 4. Pi square by 4, sin pi by 2 is 1. 0 पर तो ये 0 हो ही जाएगा. So this is pi square by 4 minus. Now again you see this is integral 0 to pi by 2. We have x sin x dx. Now how will you integrate this? Again you can apply by parts. You can see this is first function. This is considering second function because हमेशा ध्यान रखिए first function we assume that function जिसको differentiate करने पे eliminate हो जाएगा. Easy to differentiate, right? So now see. This is pi square by 4 minus 2. Now, first function into integration of second minus cos x. Integration of sin x is minus cos x. Limits we will put 0 to pi by 2 minus integration 0 to pi by 2. Derivative of first x का derivative 1 into integration of second, which is sin x ka integration minus cos x. So this is minus cos x. So this will become plus dx. I think this is clear. First function x into integration of sin x minus cos x. Limit पूरे पे लगेगा. This is 0 to pi by 2 plus minus derivative of first into integration of sin x, which is minus cos x. So ये minus cos x minus will become plus. So now you see what is the value. You can write this is pi square by 4 minus 2 times. If I put pi by 2 here, you can see this will be 0 because cos pi by 2 is 0. If I put 0, this will become 0. So that means this value will be equal to 0 for both the values, right? This is 0 plus. Now what is this value? We know what is the integration of cos x. This is sin x. So this is sin pi by 2 minus sin 0. I have directly written this. This is sin x. Sin x में limit put कर देंगे. So this is equal to pi square by 4 minus sin pi by 2 is 1. So this is equal to 2. So this is the answer. You can check this. Pi square by 4 minus 2. That is option A is the answer. This was asked in JEE Advance 2016. I hope you have understood this question. This was the most important step because if only you this step clicks that you have to apply this King's theorem here, King's rule here. You can easily integrate this. Otherwise, so it will be very difficult. Okay. So I hope you have understood this concept of integration, how to use a plus b minus x wala property. King's rule, very powerful property for solving integration question. So that's it for now. In the next video, again, I'll give you some very important concept related to JEE. Okay. So thank you. Bye bye.